Word on the street. Word on the street. Word on the street. Good morning.
Good morning, Babs and Harry. How are you?
Good.
I want to say good morning to Sandy, who has her camera, and she's over the fence with me. I'm not sure how she's going to get across this. On Howe Street, are we on Howe?
Yeah.
In
I know exactly where you
parking
are.
lot of the courtyard.
Behind the hotel, right?
Yeah, right by the hotel there. But Sandy's not staying at the hotel. Sandy, you got a camera. What's the word on the street this morning?
It's beautiful out today.
Yeah?
Beautiful.
And where are you headed with your camera?
I'm headed down the street to take a few pictures for Evelyn's Footwear.
So you're a photographer for Evelyn's? Is that how that works? So they hire you like freelance?
I'm full-time at Evelyn's. I shoot the hats and the sneakers
Oh.
for the website and Instagram.
Oh, how fun. Is Evelyn's based around here?
They're based out of Torrington. We have 52 stores.
52.
Yep. One right
I
on
have no
Whaley
idea.
Ave.
I know the one on Whaley, and there's a new one, isn't it, in West Haven? I saw by
Yep,
UNH.
there's one in West Haven and East Haven. We have some at the mall.
At which mall? The Trumbull or Milford?
Both. Trumbull, Milford, West Farms, Bucklands, and some in New Jersey.
I remember when Evelyn's came here. I hadn't heard of it before then, but then I started seeing them. It's sort of like urban footwear, right?
Yep, streetwear.
So now, do you work out of Torrington, Sandy? Or you work out of New Haven?
I work out of New Haven, and then I go to different stores to photograph people around the town.
And it's all photography.
Yep.
They have a full-time photographer.
Yep, full time.
And so what's your mission? Is your mission to show people if they're cool in their sneakers or scenes in town?
Yeah, to get people that wear, authentic people that wear our clothing and our sneakers.
So do you have to find someone, like I found you at random this morning. Do you have to find someone at random who's wearing Evelyn's wear? Like you don't know
No,
we're there?
I usually would go on Instagram or I'd recruit customers from our store.
And have you done that this morning?
I'm trying to right now, actually.
Oh, so you're in the parking lot. Why are you in the parking lot?
So right now I'm just looking for a good location to shoot some new hats that we have.
Oh, what were the hats? Says our nation's finest Boston Red Sox, is it?
Yeah, Red Sox and then they have New York and some New Balance sneakers.
I like New Balance.
Yeah,
Listen, I'll put some sneakers out. You can shoot my feet. I'm good.
Yeah.
I wear
Babs says you
something.
can shoot her feet. So now what makes you, every day are you going out doing a shoot like in a different city, Sandy?
Yeah, in different cities where we have a store.
So you do go to all 52?
Not all 52, but as many as I can in Connecticut.
So you know, it's interesting when I'm talking to you, I'm thinking about how social media plays such a role in retail now. So they feel that one way they're going to build their brand, I guess, is to have you engage with customers on social media to sort of connect with people,
Yeah.
and that'll draw other people in.
Yeah.
Am I getting that
that's the
right?
focus.
So what's the best picture you've taken, the most fun picture you've taken doing this?
Probably like when I would hang sneakers
Uh-huh.
and more so the stuff in the studio.
So how much is studio, how much is on the street?
I'd say like 50-50.
And where's the studio?
It's right over there. It's on Whaley Ave.
Oh, it's on Whaley.
Yeah.
Okay, and so how do you decide like today's an out in the field day and then other days?
Based on the weather or based on what the product that I have that came in.
And how did you get involved? Like how long have you been doing this for Evelyn's?
I've been doing for Evelyn's about 5 years, but
Really?
I've been doing photography for about 25
Someone's getting-
years.
You've been, and where else? Someone's getting through here, the gate, Bab, sorry. You want to come out on the other side?
That was my exit.
So 25 years you've been doing photography.
Yep.
And what kind of places did you work before, like commercial?
So, yeah, I used to do Joseph A. Banks.
Mhm.
I do some photography for Lux Bond and Green. It's a jewelry store.
Oh, yes. Woo.
He knows what that, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Nice jewelry.
And what's the secret to being good at this?
I think just experience. Keep doing it and doing it and doing it.
Like, how did you get started in photography?
I always wanted to be a photographer because my mom was really into like Vogue and fashion magazines. So I wanted to be in fashion photography. So I went to school for it. And
Where?
I went to University of Hartford Art School. And then I did an internship with a commercial photographer, and that really got me into the
Who was that?
industry. Chip Yates.
Uh-huh.
And
And did you grow up here, Sid?
I grew up actually in Canton.
So one thing I'm wondering about when you say 25 years ago, you really want to be a photographer, you got started in this business. Boy, has photography changed in 25 years. So would it be correct to say that 25 years ago you were working in the medium of film?
Yeah,
Do you work in film at all anymore?
I don't.
Now, how's that different? A lot of old school people, right, Babs, are kind of purists. They say we like being in the dark room, having all those chemicals showing. It's sort of like LPs versus CDs, they come out better. How is the work different? How's the product different?
It's definitely a lot faster, a
Right.
faster turnaround, and there's more competition. I was lucky enough to start in film, so I learned both. And there's something really special about film, just the depth of it.
Is it a little bit like CDs versus LPs where they say
Yeah.
you hear more depth of sound than
Yeah.
or
I
streaming?
think so.
And so do you ever do any films
I
then?
haven't done any in a while, and I should.
But would it be fun? About should, but would it be a fun thing on the side if you did film, or would it be for your work?
No, it would be for fun. It'd be for art, like for my soul, probably, like portraits and stuff.
Is there other stuff you do for your soul as a photographer when you're not on the
I work out a lot.
beat? Mhm.
I don't know. I cycle.
Are you planning to do that
Walk.
today after work? Like, what's your work day?
Not today. Yesterday I cycled though.
So
Today
what-
I'm gonna work a long day because I'm gonna be shooting a model outside later
Where?
and in the studio. Right around here. I'm supposed to come in at around 5.
Like a model?
Well, no, it's somebody that actually works at one of the Evelyn stores that's been wanting to be on our Instagram. So I'm gonna photograph him in some of the new shorts.
How fun. Babs, yeah. So a long day is how many hours?
I'll probably work 12 hours today.
What do you do after that? Just crash?
Yeah, I'll just go home and relax.
And what town is home?
Windsor.
Oh wow, you
Yeah.
drive every day from Windsor down here.
Not every day, but maybe like 3 days a week.
Do you like Windsor?
I do. I like it.
Windsor's always interesting to me because it's like 4 different towns within one, isn't it? Right outside Hartford.
Yeah, and I live right in that area, the Bloomfield, Windsor, Granby
Uh-huh.
area.
And Babs, do you have any questions for Sandy?
I do. So as a woman photographer, do you
Mm.
find that this is one of the professions where talent versus gender leads, or it's not so much about your gender, but more about your talent?
Yeah, I would agree with that. I've noticed a lot of female photographers that have come up in the ranks and are pretty successful.
Oh, so what are you drawing from that? That it's easier than it used to be, or?
Yeah, I would say it's definitely easier.
And how about what you look for in a model? Like today, you first said to me you're meeting a model. It turned out it wasn't someone from a modeling agency, but someone who works at. My daughter's actually done a little modeling at Oakland. She said it's kind of changed what they look for. That it's not the old kind of traditional narrow view of what quote unquote beauty is, but there's this idea of reality based, sort of looking like it's genuine. Is that true?
Yeah, I feel like it's your essence, your vibe, and how comfortable you are in your own skin. And you can kind of convey that.
So are you looking for, but would you look for someone who's like very much overweight or rail thin, or is that not even relevant?
No, that's not relevant. Although we do try to include the big guys and plus size,
Mhm.
because that's definitely.
So I'm
we
getting
try
a-
to be more inclusive for everybody.
So I'm being a little philosophical here, but there's one thing about social media and marketing with photos that we say we're seeking to get genuinity. Like people respond, right? If they feel like it's real people. And yet there's something that's so not genuine sometimes social media because people are putting out an image that isn't really accurately reflecting their real life necessarily, but a part of their real life. Do you feel that tension in your work, capture genuinity, reality, present an image that's going to connect with people?
I don't feel it in my work because I don't do any retouching. Where
Mhm.
if it's a selfie, okay, I'm gonna put the filter on. So it's something of myself, and yeah, but not for the work that I do.
And what's the
for
reason?
Evelyn.
Tell me about that.
Just because it looks more natural, more raw, more edgy
Mhm.
to be like to not be retouched.
And isn't that kind of the Eblin's brand? A little bit edgy, not dangerous, but like sort
Yeah.
of like real street.
Yeah, definitely.
I know. What do you
There.
think? Do you like the job? Are you happy to
I
get to
love
do
it.
this?
I'm so lucky to do what I do.
And we're going to look up the page
Very
later. I'm really looking forward to seeing the pictures you take. Tell me about a picture you took recently that really worked. Like you had an idea and it really worked.
I don't know. Sometimes just the photo comes together. It's just the light is good and the model's good and everything just sort of comes together. I feel like every time I take a picture, I will get one or a couple of awesome shots that I'm like, oh, okay, this is great. I did my job today, and it feels good.
Can you
It
think of a
looks good.
specific one recently you did that you liked that we can look up?
I'd have to think about it.
Well, I think what you shoot yesterday.
I don't know. I'd have to really think about it. One of the model shots, I would say that there's a female that I photographed down over there in an Adidas shirt, and she was just sitting down, and the light was really soft, and she just kind of relaxed, and I captured that.
Did you know when you shot the photo, I got it? Like I'm not a real photographer, but I take photos for a news site. And I often don't know till I get back. Like often I think, oh, the light looks good, or I'm framing this well, or I got a good moment of her when she was feeling unguarded. And then when I'm back, the photos don't always look like that, or if the opposite happens, it looks better than I thought.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
happened with that shot? Did you know I got it now?
I mean, I feel like I know.
'Cause
I
you're a
knew
pro,
that I
yeah.
got it. Yeah, because after a while, you kind of just feel like, okay, I know I got the shot. A lot of times, though, they don't look as good in the camera, and then when I get back, they look better.
Right.
And I'm pleasantly surprised. But I shoot enough where I'm kind of like, I do get the safe shots first, and then we kind of deviate from the safe.
And a safe shot would be kind of posed. We know they're gonna look a
where
certain
the
way.
pose looks nice.
And then what comes next?
And then I just kind of get crazy angles, and I tell the model, okay, do whatever you want because we got the safe shot. So now, and a lot of times that's when those are the shots I'll pick, the more natural.
And how
Yeah.
often, like, they're 50-50 what you end up picking?
A lot of times it's the more candid ones.
Yeah.
The after I got the safe shot, because then I feel like I can express, I can be free to be creative and same with the model.
Babs is going on a 60th birthday trip to Marrakesh tomorrow.
Oh wow.
Do you have any tips for her for taking photos? Because she's big on social media. She has a huge following.
I would say just make sure you bring enough camera cards and bring extra batteries. Are you going to use your phone or your camera?
Oh no, I'm using my phone.
Okay. Do you have enough space on it? Maybe
I
clear
think-
off the space.
That's
Yeah,
actually a good
'cause I-
tip. Just clear off the space.
That's what I'm gonna do tonight. I'm gonna clear out the space because I have a lot. I buy storage, so
Do you have like a chip? Can you put a microchip in it?
I could.
So get a microchip. I would format it, make sure it works, and bring it with you.
Oh, that's a good idea.
We're
Thank
getting-
you.
We're getting advice from Sandy here. Babs, do you have any other questions? Since you let Sandy get
No,
on. So for actors, you don't
I
have a
will.
shot lined up. You're looking to line up one now.
Yeah.
Here-
Yep.
Here's my confession. I've never been in Eblin, so now I'm gonna make it my business to go in there.
Good. Please
See, you did
do.
your jobs really well, Ambassador. Babs, we're going to hope you have the most wonderful, safe, and fun 60th birthday trip to Marrakesh.
Happy
It was
birthday.
really fun to have Sandy be our last word on the street till you get
I
back. We'll round up some
know.
good people when you get back.
Thank you.
Okay.
Enjoy the
This
rest of
is
your
Sandy
day.
and Paul on Howe Street saying so long to Love Babs, Love Talk, and New Haven, WNHH New Haven's home.
All right.
Community radio.
Whoa, that was pretty good, Harry.